If you're a big fan of Doom, especially classic Doom, then I'm sure that you already know who John Romero is. But, in case you don't, I'm going to briefly remind you that he's the co-founder of id Software, and he had a crucial role in the development process of Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, and a couple other games. Oh, and he's literally in Doom 2 as a head on a pike, sitting behind the wall in the Icon of Sin boss fight, so you've at least seen him at some point in your life. But why am I talking about John Romero? I mean, I hardly talk about classic Doom, let alone the people who made it, so why does this matter? Well, it matters because John Romero's game studio, Romero Games, is currently developing a brand new FPS game. Yeah, that's right, one of the founding members of id Software is making another shooter, which is pretty awesome. This was announced via a statement by Romero on Twitter last week, and a few vague details are available within the statement. The big focus here is the fact that they're looking to expand the team for this game, so if you're a developer and you think you have a chance, I totally think you should apply. But aside from the whole hiring thing, though, it's mentioned that they're working with a major publisher, and it seems like they're going to be using the new Unreal Engine 5. They do clarify that it is an entirely new IP and not something like a Doom or Quake expansion, so this is all around good news. We shouldn't really expect to be hearing anything about this anytime soon, but this already seems to be a pretty big project considering how it has a big publisher and a shiny new engine, so I honestly can't wait to hear more. I am very curious as to who the major publisher is. I couldn't find any additional information while searching though, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for that info as well. Will this game be able to outperform Doom and be the true successor to the classic lineup of id Software games? No, probably not. I'd argue that Doom is far too important and iconic to be outdone, even by itself. It will, however, be interesting to see where this new game leads and how it's going to affect the FPS genre as a whole. Speaking of classic Doom, don't forget that Romero is presumably still working on a sequel to Sigil made for Doom 2, along with his own personal expansions for Quake. I'm sure that both of those will be pretty big once they drop. I know that the original Sigil was pretty enjoyable, so I would definitely be looking out for those. The original expansion even got a few limited physical editions when it released, and I'd honestly expect nothing less from the long-awaited sequel. Who knows, maybe we're gonna see it drop next year to celebrate Doom's 30th anniversary, or maybe we'll even get it this year. Only time will tell. You should keep in mind that Sigil was released as a way to celebrate Doom's 25th anniversary, though, so next year only makes sense. I'll be sure to cover any updates on Sigil 2, the new Quake expansion, and Romero's new shooter here on the channel, so be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to stay up to date. I try to frequently cover all news related to the id Software family of games, so if that's your cup of tea, then I think this is the place for you. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about the new game announcement. I would genuinely love to hear what you think. Aside from all of that, though, I think that just about wraps up today's video. I've said all that I have to say about Romero's new game, so as always, thank you all for watching. Until next time.